Hello, and welcome to this part of the pond of the Bullfrog Reviews, Goatee Edition. And IMDb had a movie that was going to come out this week. I was looking forward to it, but my local theaters said it's coming out next week. Someone's at fault here. And you know who gets the hurt? Moi. I wanted to do this movie, and I wanted to give you guys a review. I was looking forward to it. It was going to be fun. But this came and ruined the schedule. I mean, I haven't done a review for a while. I've been doing my deep dive series. I love doing those. But it was kind of, well, what to do? Well, what do you do? Sit down, relax, and trust Netflix and see what they're going to do. And this is one of their most recent things, is Locke and Key. And it stars a lot of familiar faces. Oh, that guy looks familiar. She looks familiar. I think I've seen that guy from somewhere. And Georgie, the most well-known the most recognizable actor, Georgie from the little kid from It, who is It's first victim. Ugh. Yeah. But that kid, I think, is really believable. I thought he was great in this show. And in It, by the way. But let's talk about Locke and Key. What's it about? Well, the family just lost their dad. In front of their faces, he was murdered. Ugh. So they go from Seattle all the way to Massachusetts. And where they go to his childhood home, the family home. So they're gonna go and live there, and their uncle who lives in Boston. So he comes up and down once in a while. And in this house, there's some magical keys. So that's pretty interesting. And with those magical keys, Georgie, I'm gonna call him Georgie. The cast is teenage boy, teenage girl, Georgie, mom, and some slew of friends. I'm going to call them that. It's not that I don't want to look it up. It's just, this sounds funnier. And I'm lazy. And, well, Georgie gets lured by a woman in the well. She tricks him. She gets out. And suddenly, that's the antagonist. We have the woman in the well, bad guy, Georgie, teenage boy, teenage girl, and mom. Mom is kind of oblivious to the magic, so only kids can see it. So it's up to these three to figure out what the heck these keys are, how to stop the bad guy, and how to deal with teenager stuff and being, well, your dad dead. This new building blocks. And let's get the grievances out of the way. Look, I know these characters' dad was murdered. It's good, emotional, it's traumatizing, and each of them has a different way how to deal with it, and it makes sense. But with each character, it's kind of annoying. Most important, number one that bothers me more than everything is teenage girl. Look, I know what happened. I'm gonna be saying that a lot. Like, I know what you deal with was harsh and all, your dad being murdered, but her choices, what she does is stupid. I know you want to build flawed heroes and sympathetic villains. We all kind of like it. Now it's a new big fad. It's pretty neat. But there's a difference between a flawed hero, a dumb hero, where you're like, okay, I know they're dealing with that, but then it's rough. Okay, I get why she's being stupid. And then there's what she does as choices. They sound, well, bad. It's scary. It's almost it's stupid. I mean, there's three things you need to do with her. One, give her a lecture. Give her a lecture, slap her in the face, and give her a therapist. But not in that order. Therapist is last. Slap in the face, I'm still trying to figure out where to put that. She was annoying. I'm sorry. Her choices, what she does, look, I get it. What happened? But look, have a brain. What you're doing is dangerous to yourself. Really dangerous. It is very annoying. Let's throw her aside, okay? That is my grievances with her. And then we have teenage boy. Again, you lost your dad. Murdered. I get it. It's rough. He was a little annoying. Look, you're a teenage boy. Look, there's a lot going on. Look, you're trying to handle grief. But does it have to be that quick? Oh, hey, girl. Mm-hmm. Oh, hey, girl. Mm-hmm. Oh, hey, girl. Mm-hmm. And one of them is meant to be more like a relationship and healing thing. The other two is him dealing with grief and making bad choices to be a teenage rebel at the same time. He looked stupid. It was really stupid. He looked stupid. But there is some hope for him, and for that, we'll let it be. And then we have Georgie. That kid is the heart and soul of this whole Netflix series. I really liked him. He was really neat. He was being reckless and stupid, but he was being a kid at the same time. I can't help but go, good. Yes, he was being an idiot at some times. Yes, he's trying to understand grief, but doesn't really. So he gives in order to solve grief, he goes into more of the keys, the magical keys. And he did good. Georgie did good. Okay. Georgie, some of the things, I wanted to go, who's the villain? The villain or this little kid? But Georgie, he holds the movie. And the mom, she can't see the magic. Okay. Okay. I can't spoil. I'm against spoilage unless it's doing an epic deep dive. And for those, there are movies that are years or books, years have gone by. But with this, I don't want to give it away, but it's her trying to grieve for her husband, and coming to this house, to his childhood home. She wants to connect to him, keep a part of him. And there's a mystery of going on with the husband, and that's all I'm gonna say. It's kind of good, kind of annoying, but still kind of good. And then there's the villain. I'm against spoiling. All I can say is with the villain, the woman in the well, when you first meet her, the first episode, you're going, okay. Second episode, third episode, goes good. And then the last episode, really? I can't spoil. What the villain does at the end, I thought it wasn't made sense. It does make sense, but it wavers. It's not on steady ground for that ending. You're trying to get us to a second season. I wouldn't mind want to see the second season, but with the way how her ending is, I'm on shaky ground. And the acting is good. The music is weird. Orchestrations are beautiful. The soundtrack, some spots are a little more spots are more rough than beautiful. Well edited. So I'm on rough ground with the soundtrack. And this was a Netflix show. And do I recommend it? Kinda, if it's your thing. It's scary. It's kind of like Stranger Things, but a little bit more harsh. With the, it's not harsh like teenager movies mostly. Duff, I'm looking at you. But with this show, the first episode is mainly the one you have to, that's what it is for the one scene, and then for another scene, okay. But it's not bad. It's to this level of Stranger Things. This is the best way how to say it. It's Stranger Things with a small itty bitty dose of the first dose of probably Tommy Boy. It's not a swear fest like it is in Stranger Things, or is it like Tommy Boy? But when it comes to the there's that 2 moments, and it's kind of like Tommy Boy, but not as hard as Tommy Boy. Not that hard at all, but there's still a moment where you just... And other than that... But again, if it's your cup of tea, it's scary, fantastical, good jokes. But where would I put it? Again, I rate from 1 to 7. Where 1, I feel like I would watch... Where 1 is... I would want to watch Mary-Kate and Ashley. Or Bye Bye Birdie. Oh! No. Nothing can reach that low. Me willing to watch Bye Bye Birdie, you have to be very terrible. So 1 is bad. 7 is, wow, that's really good. That's the level of Lord of the Rings, The Godfather. But where would I put this? Again, from 1 to 7, I give it my third magical number. 1, 7, and the most important number, 4, right in the middle. 1, 2, 3, 7, 5, 6. 4 is in the middle. Half glass is at half. Is it half empty or is it half full? I give that to you people. Watch it. Just tell me, do you think it's half empty or is it half full? But that's Locke and Key by Netflix. On this hasty edition of a Bullfrog review. Goatee edition. And this is the Bullfrog signing out.